Got it. Take this back to your gang leader and say it's the medical expenses for injuring his son. Remember to personally hand it over to your gang leader. Feed. You left the young master here. Why did the Chu brothers give them sword coins? To avoid any worries about the future. It's inevitable that the old Yan Xiaohu's father won't come to trouble us again when he sees sword coin. Oh, then why did you give me the sword coins? My money is useful. According to some news I heard today, Li Ju used to be a diligent and hard-working student. Just in recent days, for some unknown reason, I have been in a state of loss and disorientation. When did young Xia Dingchu come without saying a word? This is the money I got back from Yan Xiaohu for you. I don't need to give it today, and I shouldn't need it in the future either. I saw you teach him a lesson today. Thank you. In spiritual practice, it is one's duty to be chivalrous and righteous. But there's one thing I still need to clarify. Why do you say Yan Xiaohu won't live long? Is it because of Sitian? I don't know. You know? Is it because they once bullied Sitian that you know? Don't ask anymore. Your father spent a lot of money on Shushan to invite us to protect you. The more money you'll spend if we stay one more day. Resolving this matter earlier would definitely be good for you. I'm asking if the vengeful spirit behind your murder is Sitian. It should be her. So you're so scared. Is it because you have also bullied her? I didn't. I have never. That. Who are those people? Zhang Song, Wu Shaoan, Yin Xiaohu, Chinda. They often bully Sitian. Next, Li Ju told me a story. Sitian is an ordinary girl who cannot be considered beautiful. But the family is well off and the life is prosperous. I was already happy enough to live a fulfilling life. Unfortunately, there was a big fire at Sitian's house 2 years ago. Although she escaped from the fire with her life, she burned half of her face, leaving behind an ugly scar that will never fade away. Since Sitian's disfigurement, the classmates in the Gingzi class have been afraid of her appearance. Although she will cover her face with a veil and leave thick hair to cover the left half of her face. But after all, it cannot be completely covered up. A few stubborn classmates started bullying her frequently and wanted to force her to leave Nanshan Academy. Zhang Song would loudly call her ugly every day. Wu Shaoan often uses paper balls to smash her. Chen Daming knew that she had been particularly afraid of fire since that incident. She often scares her with burning hay. Yin Xiaohu will ask her for 5 taels of silver every month. Sitian has considered giving up on her and doesn't want to go to the academy anymore. At this moment, it was Li Ju who encouraged her. Her classmates either bully her or dare not even glance at her, only Li Ju sincerely treats her well. Li Ju, who has always been quiet and reserved, and Sitian, who gradually became self-absorbed after being burned, seem to have a kind of mutual understanding among their own kind. He will encourage Sitian to bravely come to the academy and help her with her missing homework. I will also stand up and speak up for her when those bad guys bully her. Although the result is often that he also becomes the target of bullying. Before Sitian was burned, they had a gentle relationship, but after she was burned, they became good friends. Li Ju thought that this way she could slowly help Sitian pick himself up. But he never expected that one day they would be reading by the lake together. He fell asleep unconsciously. When I woke up, I found myself bound by Sitian. When he realized something was wrong. The situation has developed in a bad direction. Sitian took out a small knife and aimed it at Li Ju. Her eyes gleamed with a terrifying light. Sitian said she has already fallen in love with Li Ju. As long as Li Ju's face is scratched and turned into a monster, they can be together forever. Li Ju tried to dissuade her, but City Yin seemed hysterical and completely ignored his words. I just want him to become the same ugly monster. Thanks to Li Ju's crazy struggle, finally managed to break free before her small knife approached. He pushed away City Yin. I cursed her for being crazy. Then he turned around and ran away, never daring to look back at her again. City Yan seat. The second day, Li Ju learned the news that City Yin committed suicide by drowning by the lake. Li Ju is confused. He doesn't know if he's right or wrong. Why has he been treating her sincerely all along, only to receive such a reward? Is the sentence crazy that you cursed at her the last straw that overwhelms her? 7 days later, the bodies of Wu Shaoan and Zhang Song were also found in the lake. The people in the academy are all speculating whether City Yan's vengeful spirit has returned to seek revenge, and Li Ju feels the same way. By all means, she must have returned, and anyone who bullied her will be retaliated against. But he doesn't know. Will I become the target of City Yan's revenge? Li Ju is very scared. How's it going? Since the deaths of Zhang Song and Wu Shaoan, Chen De has not been to the academy and has been hiding at home on his own. Yin Xiaohu is going his own way, but he probably won't be able to go out in the next 2 days. If City Yin turns into a vengeful spirit, that will probably still appear by the lake in the back mountain of the academy. I'll go there and check. Just stay and watch Li Ju. Okay, leave it to me here. You should be careful when dealing with vengeful souls alone. Don't worry, City Yin didn't have any cultivation before her death. Even if it turns into a vengeful spirit, it's not difficult to deal with. It's not too late. I'm leaving now. The radiance of the Imperial Sword is dazzling. Since we're going to investigate the situation, why don't we use the wind flying technique without any special effects? The small lake behind Nanshan Academy. It's very suitable for haunted nights. Now hide in the jungle and hide the gas engine. Just wait quietly for the snake to come out of the hole. Someone. It seems to be the back of a woman. Come so early. Anyone here? Even ghosts cannot disappear without a platform. There is no trace of Yin energy around. That's strange. What kind of person? Jade Ruler. The other party's cultivation level is similar to mine. But the quality of the Jade Ruler is undoubtedly far superior to the flying sword in my hand. And just now, the righteous aura of Howren didn't seem like a ghost. Ah. It's you. Chu Liang. It turns out to be Song Qingyi, a female teacher during the day. However, during the day, Song Qingyi's chest seemed to. Not on such a grand scale. But it's really strange that it skyrocketed so much in half a night. You are also a practitioner. What are you doing here? Don't learn to speak like me. Then you say it first. I noticed something was wrong with you earlier. Where do you come from as a cultivator? I am a disciple of the Shushan sect who came to Nanshan Academy. Actually, he was invited to protect a student in the academy. Where is Song Jiao 11? I come from Jiangnan Junzi Academy. The mysterious case at Nanshan Academy should be solved by our Confucian people. I only enrolled as a teacher because I was worried about startling the snake and causing inconvenience. I see. No wonder this teacher is so young. This matter should not have been interfered with by my disciples from Shushan, but it is a matter of loyalty entrusted by others. Since Song Jiaoshi is here, he must have understood the matter of City Yin. I just learned some news and came to the back mountain lake to check it out. Yeah, I've been guarding here for the past 2 nights, but I haven't seen any movement. I only saw a sneaky figure today, so I took action against you. I hope you don't mind. No problem. Since our goal is to solve this mysterious case, can we exchange the information we have obtained? What do you want to know? I want to know. Did you wear a chest tie before, Song Jiaoshi? There's so much difference between day and night. That's true. Because I'm afraid during class. This makes it slightly less dignified. So, just. Why am I telling you this? If you don't have anything related to the mysterious case, go back quickly. Sorry, I'm just a little curious. Should you have examined the bodies of those 2 students and confirmed that they were indeed the work of vengeful spirits? The tragic death with a strong yin energy confirms that it was a ghost killing. Just. I always feel like it's not a vengeful spirit, but rather a higher level ghost. The spiritual intelligence of vengeful spirits is not high, and their thinking is not clear, often only appearing frequently in the same location. Although the obsession is deep, there won't be any complex operations involved. The act of tricking 2 students from their homes to kill them by the lake doesn't seem like something that vengeful spirits can do with Tencent animation. Unless it's a coincidence. The strength of an ordinary person's soul without cultivation is very limited. Even if their resentment is deep after death, it is at most a stronger vengeful spirit. If anyone could transform into a fierce ghost with no upper limit on strength, wouldn't that mean they could take off immediately after death? Higher level ghosts either become ghosts and continue to enhance themselves through opportunities and cultivation. Either he had the cultivation level and powerful spirit before his death, that's for sure. Citoyen, who had recently passed away, clearly did not meet these 2 conditions. Citoyen is just an ordinary girl without any cultivation. Well, so it's possible that it was another ghost attack. It is also possible that there is a demon cultivator at work. Some demon cultivators specialize in refining vengeful souls. Make it a tool or weapon for one's own cultivation, cruel and rebellious. The Hades sect, which is currently thriving in the demon world, has many methods that rely on the cultivation of ghost souls. Next, I will reveal some information about Li Ju to Song Qingyi. But there was no mention of the story of Li Ju and Citoyen. I only mentioned the names of those in the class who may face retaliation from Citoyen. Chinda. Yin Xiaohu. Okay, I'll go see the 2 of them tomorrow. 9 heavens and 10 earths. There are only 2 Confucian sects. This is the Xinglong Academy, which is backed by the imperial court. Cultivate people based on the entire Yu dynasty. The other one. It is a relatively independent gentleman's academy. The Jiangnan Zhenzi Academy was initially founded by several great Confucian scholars. At that time, several great Confucian scholars often talked about learning, discussing Taoism, and exchanging knowledge on the Misty Rain Tower in Jiangnan, which became a beautiful topic for a while. Subsequently, some people proposed to simply name this place Zhenzi Hall. Since then, the Zhenzi Academy has become an honor hall for Confucianism. Any Confucian or Taoist gentleman who is recognized for their moral character, academic knowledge, and cultivation can inscribe their name on the Scholars' Academy and spread it to future generations for generations to come. Countless Confucian scholars have made it their lifelong goal to inscribe the name of the Gentleman's Academy. Gradually, the Jiangnan Zhenzi Academy also developed its own inheritance and became one of the 10 earthly sects. So Song Jiaoshi is from the Zhenzi Academy. The affairs of the academy are managed by Confucian scholars. We shouldn't have to worry too much. Oh, okay. Confucianism. Confucianism. How good is Confucianism? I love Confucianism too much. Not to mention whether Song Jiaoshi will use a jade ruler to train you, Brother Lin, once he finds out. But playing puns with homophones incurs a deduction of money. Chinda is dead. Can Song Jiaoshi explain the specific situation? Well, this matter is quite strange. After finishing my morning class, In the name of teaching, go to the home of student Chinda to explore the bright moon. Result: I just saw the gloomy scenes of the Chin family. The atmosphere of the Chin family is eerie, and one can tell at a glance that the cause of Chin Dao's death was unusual. According to the Chin family, since the deaths of Zhang Tsong and Wu Shaoan, Chin Da has been keeping himself locked in his room, afraid to go out. He can only be seen when his parents go to deliver food. Last night, Chin Dao's father was delivering food to his son. I just saw Chin Dao's mother walking and holding a tray. Chin's father is still a bit strange. It was Chin's mother who asked him to come and deliver the food. Why are you bringing your own food now? But when he spoke to the room. But I found that something was not right. Just now, Chin's mother, who was lying in bed, asked him to bring food to her son. I'm back so soon. Now Chin's mother is still lying in bed and hasn't gone out. Chin's father immediately felt uneasy. Run to Chin Dao's room again and take a look. I found that Chin Da was lying on the ground covered in charred black, as if he had been burned to death by a fire. But there was no smoke or trace of burning in the room, and Chin Da didn't make any cries for help. In just a moment, Yuan was burned to death out of thin air. I have checked it. Rich Chi is the hand of a ghost. The one that Chin's father saw. The Chin mother who walked into Chin Dao's room was transformed into a ghost. There are not many ghosts that can transform into the appearance of others at will. The illusion of human form is not difficult, and many evil spirits can do it. But it's difficult to transform into the appearance of any person at will. Well, in addition to possessing the powerful ability to transform, there are also some unique racial talents, such as the fox tribe among monsters. Or in the realm of ghosts and monsters. Painted ghost. Kiss. Not bad. Only painted ghosts can freely transform others among ghosts. Those two students were probably tricked by the painted skin ghost to the lake before. However, but how could Sita Yin, who had just died, become a powerful painted ghost with supernatural powers? If it weren't for Sita Yin, why did she kill all the people she wanted to retaliate against? Painted ghosts are unpredictable and elusive, and their whereabouts are 100 times more difficult to deal with than vengeful spirits. Hi. Don't worry, Professor Song. Our disciples in Shushan have always taken it as our responsibility to eliminate demons and protect the way, and we will not allow evil spirits to commit crimes. We will definitely do our best to assist you. Nightly Mansion Room. Ah. Good tea. Think of a way, handsome. I came to ask you to join me on a mission because I saw your intelligence and talent. Why did you promise to come to me with Professor Song? Isn't our task just to keep an eye on Li Ju? Don't you want to see Song Jiaoxi's sweet smile? I just want to fight against evil spirits. However, the existence of painted ghosts in the world poses great harm. It must be eradicated as soon as possible. Regardless of the identity of this painted ghost, its actions follow the trajectory of Sita Yan's revenge. In that case, as long as we hold on to its goal, we will always catch it. You keep an eye on Li Ju, I'll go find Yin Xiaohu. Wait. Why are you out again? Last night, it was you who went out and coincidentally met Professor Song. I want to go out tonight. Do you have a way to distinguish the painted ghost? Come back and bring me a late-night snack. Open the door to the labor room. Who is it? It's late at night. If there's no invitation, just roll away. Is your young master there? He's his good friend. I came to visit his injuries. Oh, it turns out that the little official is a friend of our young master. I told you earlier. Sorry, little official. Unfortunately, our young master went out to play today. I was beaten so badly yesterday, I thought he wasn't going to school because he was recuperating at home. So I ran out to play now. It seems that this guy's physical fitness is also good. Where did Yin Xiaohu go to play? You must not be very familiar with my young master. Of course he went to Kaiwa Tower. Kaiwa Building. The largest brothel in Yinjiao City, the favorite gathering place for Chinese literati and scholars. There is a distinction between brothels and brothels in this world. Prostitution shops are simple, direct, and dedicated to selling their bodies. They are mostly small-scale and located in hidden places. The spider brothel that Chu Liang destroyed last time is located in an inconspicuous small place outside the city. Brothels tend to focus more on performing arts and have a larger scale, with a stronger emphasis on social gatherings. Normally, the good girls inside are just accompanying us for drinks and watching performances. Of course, if you insist on making some other requests, as long as the good girl agrees, it's not impossible. It's just that those popular courtesans are difficult to get started with, and even if you spend a lot of money, you can only get some opportunities for chatting and feasting at most. It's not easy to communicate in a simple and easy way. On the stage of the first-floor hall of Kaiwa Building, several women dressed in soft gauze danced gracefully with the accompaniment of musicians. The guests in the audience at the May 1st table were accompanied by a good girl, enjoying a meal and listening to music. The second floor is reserved for elegant ladies. The pearl curtain covers the separate compartments. The third floor is a place where private rooms are reserved for generous or shameless guests. Yin Xiaohu is undoubtedly a generous and shameless master. Oh, this guy looks like a stranger at first glance. Why do you want to go upstairs and call the girl? Hello, I'm looking for someone. Is Yin Xiaohu and Yin Gongzi up there? Oh, he's a friend of young Master Yin. Wait for me, I'll send someone to take you there. This young man is really handsome, delicate, and polite, so he's not the one who comes to cause trouble. Oh, it's a pity. If only I had met such a handsome guy when I received guests a few years ago. Third floor. Young master, please wait a moment. I will go in and help you report. No need, I'll just go in by myself. Hello, I'm here to find Yin Xiaohu. I'm his classmate. Classmate. The young master said he didn't see anyone. Rolling. Now I see. Then I can only force myself to break through.